Hey guys, welcome back. We're into our third week of the Pieces of Me challenge, and I am sharing with you again the part of me that is the author. And I've been reading from my book, Mirrors, Reflections of the Heart. And I am reading for you a prose piece that's in there. It's called Pieces to the Puzzle. And I'm going to jump right in. Puzzle piece 8. After moving in, I met up with Danny, my high school friend, for a stroll around campus. College life was the furthest thing from mine. Hi, girl, I spoke in a defeated tone. You wouldn't guess what happened to me on the way up here. My mom called me and told me I have chlamydia. I felt like everyone on campus had heard me and would know I was tarnished. Girl, don't feel bad. I had it too. I just found out like a month ago. Her statement didn't make me feel any less dirty or horrible. It's one of the most common STDs to get. This still wasn't helping. So how'd you get it? Curiosity had set in, and I hoped she couldn't give a straight answer just like me. I don't know. It was probably JR's nasty behind. I know I shouldn't have effed him. She replied with bitterness. I interjected. I don't know either. I've been having sex since the summer before 8th grade, and this the first time I ever been checked. I just feel so dirty. I ain't never had multiple partners or nothing. Man, I was going with everybody before I had sex with them, so I don't know why this is happening to me. I can still count on one hand the boys I've been with, and I know plenty of nasty hoes who should be dealing with this, not me. My embarrassment had turned to anger and self-pity. I wanted to ask God why me, but I was too afraid to question him. Puzzle piece 9. The walk to the student health services felt long. I needed this nightmare to be over. I didn't want to be a statistic. Yes. How can I help you? The light-skinned, pleasantly plump receptionist asked. I didn't want to answer the question, but I whispered reluctantly. I just found out I have chlamydia and need to be treated. She looked at me like she'd heard far worse stories than this one. They'll be right with you. I sat there shamefully until I was called back. I always hated repeating myself and explaining myself, but this had to be sucked up. I quietly ran through the story without leaving out any details. We're going to have to get your records from your doctor before we can treat you. That's fine. I answered like I didn't already know that. Once the technicalities were worked out, I felt like I had just been baptized. I could finally get my medicine, but short of my victory dance, I was directed into the counseling room. The counselor's glasses were burning a hole in my face. Do you know how you got the disease? The word disease sounded disgusting to my ears and felt like daggers to my chest. I shook my head no. See, now you gotta be using condoms. Your freshman year barely started and you already in here for this. You gotta be more careful. Are you dating? Y'all using protection? One more shake, no. Well, here. She reached me the blue card with the billions of tiny words on it. You can mail this to him anonymously. I accepted it, but I would never take this cop out. Everything felt surreal. Her red polo shirt, matching red nails, leg brace, and blue clownish eyeshadow took control of my mind. I don't remember making my way there, but the next thing I knew, I was entering the Miller Morgan building, trying to make it to health class. It was too late. The door was locked, and there was no way I could explain why I was late. Misty-eyed, I stumbled down the hall into the handicapped restroom stall. For the first time since I heard the life-changing news, I stood there and I wept. I wept for embarrassment. I wept for betrayal. I wept for uncleanness. I wept for impurity. I wept for unfairness. I wept for abandonment. I wept for confusion. I wept for innocence lost. I wept for thankfulness. I wept for forgiveness. I wept for every girl who have ever heard the words, "You have a STD."